Everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to talk about mastering LinkedIn for recruiting success. Now, before we dig into this, make sure you subscribe to this channel as we have the best, latest, and greatest online marketing, lead generation, personal branding, automation, AI advice, specifically for staffing, recruiting, and search professionals. Now, what I'm about to share with you in these videos, any of the videos that you watch in here, comes from actual things that work, things that we're doing with my clients. And, a lot of my clients have been mastering LinkedIn. Mark Wilson, for example, has added well over six figures to his recruiting business by mastering LinkedIn. Dominic Miani and his team did 200K in 90 days once we were able to put some of the strategies I'm going to lay out for you in this video. So what you're listening here is proven, not theory. Let's dive in. We're going to talk about three things in order to master LinkedIn success. The first thing, you got to be great at your profile. You need to shift from your profile being a resume to a billboard that showcases your unique ability to solve challenges for your clients and candidates. Okay, so that's the first shift, is really going all in on your profile. Your image, your headline, your cover photo, your about me section is really where you need to tell your story. Okay, making sure that you've got great recommendations. Okay, and one of the little tips is if you're going to go all in on content, make sure you switch your profile into creator mode. Okay, so you want your profile, again, not to be another resume out there, but to be a billboard to showcase how you impact your clients and candidates. When I come to your profile, I should know right away who you are serving. So don't, in that title, say president of ABC Recruiting. Put something in there that shows and speaks to your target market, unique selling proposition, if you will. Okay, so that's the first tip, is dial in your LinkedIn profile. Second is you got to become really good with your messaging. Now, here's what won't work. Sending out a bunch of automated spammy messages won't work. Now, if you were to reach out to me about 5 years ago, I would have told you go all in on just automating and sending it out there. Now, what I'm also not saying is not to automate. I think you should automate, but nowadays it's not a fully automated process. It's a process of combining personal outreach with and while leveraging automation to support. So some tips on the inbox. First off, don't connect and pitch. Nobody wants to be sold to on LinkedIn. Focus on starting dialogue. The easiest way to start dialogue is to be a subject matter expert and ask questions that prove that you understand your target market and industry. The other way is to show up and just purely pay it forward. Give value first. But when you share value, don't assume they want it. Ask them if they want it. That does two things. One, you'll get more responses because you're not just spamming somebody with a link that they didn't ask for. But two, you actually get to know who your leads are. So I always recommend asking for permission. Now, the LinkedIn inbox is not an email box, so you can get away with being a little bit less formal. In fact, one of the things that I do for call to actions on my LinkedIn is just say, hey, give me a yes or a thumbs up if you're interested. I do it informally like that because it prompts LinkedIn's automated response of yes or thumbs up, which requires really minimal action for my people to engage with my stuff. They just click the automated yes or the thumbs up. Okay, so think of short, sweet, be in dialogue, don't connect and pitch. Okay, give your audience a little bit of credit. If they have a need, they'll reach out if you've got your profile dialed in. Okay, but one of the other things that you want to be in control of is making sure that you are growing your LinkedIn network every single day. That's got to be something that's got to be a part of your strategy. So now this video turned from 3 tips to 4 because I just thought of this one while I was creating it, is you want to make sure you're growing your audience, because the rest of it is irrelevant if we're not putting our profile that we've built and we don't have more people that we can message. That's one of the beauties of adding people into my network, is that I can send multiple messages to them. So again, don't confuse multiple messages with spamming people and pummeling them with all the great ways and services that you can add to them. Just understand that is what's there to help you play the long game with your LinkedIn network, okay? So number one, profile. Number two, have a good non-salesy approach in the LinkedIn inbox. 3, grow my network every single day. Now you should be doing this with targeted prospects, okay? And then 4, go on in your content, okay? You don't need to be an influencer. You don't need to be a big CEO in order for your content to have an impact, okay? If you're a top recruiter, going all in on creating content is really what's going to be able to drive massive success on LinkedIn. The best recruiters on LinkedIn are creating content, and they're willing to play the long game with it. Now, the reasons you would want to create content is because it separates you from the sea of noise with all the other recruiters out there. It gives you the ability to showcase not only how you do things, but the unique ways that you do them. And ultimately, when you're getting to a good content strategy and you do it consistently through time, it improves every other aspect of your business. It'll improve your outreach. You'll get more response rates from people because they already know a little bit about who you are. You're going to be able to generate inbound leads from the content where, as prospects may not respond to your messages in the inbox, they still can watch your content and reach out to you from there. Look, the bottom line is if you're a recruiter in 2023 and you don't have an online marketing strategy, you won't be relevant in the next couple of years. As you look at this down economy, this interesting economy that we're at, this video is being recorded December 6th, 2023, very interesting market. You might see some friends, unfortunately, that don't make it through this. Ask yourself this: do they have a brand that they can lean on? Because the recruiters right now that are going to survive in this market are going to have an excellent reputation, do an excellent job, and they're going to have a brand that reflects that. So go in the comments below and let me know what I missed. What are you doing on LinkedIn that we didn't talk about here that we should be doing? There's a lot of different things, but these are the 4 tips that I recommended. Remember, the 4th one was on the fly. And make sure you subscribe to this channel for the best marketing lead generation advice, specifically for the recruiting industry. Donnie Gupton, I'm out.